Taurus, how are you? Welcome, welcome. If you're in the States, happy 4th of July. If you're in the southern portion, if you're in Florida or the Keys or Puerto Rico, wherever, please be safe. We are in the path of Tropical Storm Elsa. Never fun, but I'm wishing you all a safe journey through the remainder of your weekend. Thanks so much, Taurus, for all of your participation and help in the little contest that I ran for shares for the second half of June. You guys were leading the way for quite a while, and so third place, but a close third place. So really grateful to you. Was super pleased to see you participate so strongly, and it was just the B12 shot that I needed. Okay, I mean, I just wanted to tell you that I really loved to see you in there and sharing, and so thank you so very much. The winner was Pisces, and their reading is tentatively scheduled for 5 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday the 7th. So if you can join us, if you have Pisces anywhere in your chart, or if your divine counterpart has Pisces anywhere in their chart, it may be fun for you to jump on that live reading, provided I'm not up to here in flooding, but we'll see. Anyway, okay, so this is not date or time specific. We are running up to the new moon, though, on the 9th in the new moon in Cancer. So just FYI, start preparing to set your intentions. This is the Sacred Forest Oracle. Pulling one card for you, Taurus. Dragon, card 11. Seriously. Look at this card. Power. Power. In your morning musing, you got the card for leadership. So there's something here with power and leadership coming through. Not at all surprised by that here, Taurus, but let me read to you. The spirit of the dragon says, and I love how he's holding that mystical orb, within you dwells the remarkable power to manifest your dreams, gain great riches, and activate ancient wisdom. Take back your power and express your strength with grace. Perfect message. This morning's message, for those that don't know, the morning musings are part of the membership. There's a link below if you want to check out the membership. And it was about you have more leadership qualities than you realize. It's time to shine your light. Step out into the light. And this is telling you to take back your power. So there's the theme we're working with here, Taurus, for you. This is a general reading for the collective, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. As you know, I look at love and relationships, so that's my focus, but what comes through, comes through. I'm going to pull an anchor card for you here, Taurus, to get a flavor for the energy surrounding you. Queen of Swords, truth seeker, truth teller. That can represent Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy as well. This top row is your divine counterpart. This second row is your energy. Although it can come through reversed for some of you, if it does, don't worry, but we're looking past, present, and future. So looking at the past, we've got the Hanged Man and the Queen of Pentacles. It feels to me as if on some level, your divine counterpart, we've got the beautiful Hanged Man, which is sort of trying to take the 30,000-foot view, look at the bigger picture, delaying their need for instant gratification, and it really matched your energy in a way. The Queen of Pentacles is focused on self-care, getting all your ducks in a row, making sure hearth and home is safe and stable and sound. Very grounded energy. It is also a feminine archetype of life partner, so I'll just say that. Presently, look at this. They're all focused on the connection, and as are you with the Eight of Pentacles. There's something you're putting your attention to here, Taurus, focusing on perhaps details or a creative solution to any kind of a problem or difficulty. It's the Apprentice card, and going forward, I don't even have words for this. I almost feel as if right now you've been like buffing out the rough edges, but what's coming is something very stable and grounded. Maybe a big offer that sort of takes you in a new direction, an energy of completion coming through in terms of love. So I like that for you. Let's take a look. The Queen of Swords, though, she doesn't play games and does not suffer fools. So there may be some information here that you still need, or a conversation that is required before you can kind of finally soften those rough edges and get to your ultimate goal. All right, so someone's coming back. Yes, my gosh. So I get the yes, yes, yes. Queen of Swords with the Knight of Wands and the Four of Swords in the middle. So I do feel you have a lot of questions for this person who's returning. I'm looking at the Four of Swords a little less about healing, but more about introspection and sort of getting very quiet with yourself in order to better frame the conversation that is going to need to unfold here when this person returns. The Knight of Wands can be Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, but usually represents somebody who kind of cycles in and out, not with ill intention, just that maybe not as focused on their end game as you might be, Taurus. So that's why it's sort of passionate and it's fun and it's exuberant, but it can be impulsive. And I almost feel like the Four of Swords is that nod to, I need to get really clear, I need to meditate on this and reflect on everything that's gone down in several cycles with this person so that I'm clear on the direction and the tone that the conversation needs to take. Hanged Man in the past, this person delayed instant gratification. We've got Pisces energy there. Right, they wanted to, oh my gosh. I'm only smiling because it seems very human, like totally normal human behavior to me. The Hanged Man is modulating the behavior of this Page of Wands. So this person kind of gets a wild hair. They feel impulsive. They are inspired and exuberant and they have a youthful energy, but then they thought better of it. And so that Two of Swords, whoa, crossroads, let me get clear before I decide how I'm going to proceed. So there's some measure of a shift in their maturity level, in the way that they were going to approach the situation. And with the Justice underneath, really kind of weighing their options here with regard to how to create a situation that seems fair and balanced. Queen of Pentacles. They all flipped out. Knight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups underneath. So wish fulfillment is the Nine of Cups, but I still feel like you felt the sense of urgency for a need to clear the air about something. Like, we've got a problem. Got it? Houston, we have a problem that needs to be ironed out. And I feel you were coming from a place of a lot of groundedness and really kind of putting yourself first, which had to happen so that you could kind of feel like you were in your comfort zone. And what I'm looking at right now is you're still in that mode of trying to sort through and work on the situation, and this person is finally arriving in the nick of time. And I'm saying in the nick of time because the Knight of Swords, it's pressured energy, it's a sense of urgency, and we still have questions. You still have questions is the way this is coming through. Of course it can always be reversed, but with the Queen of Pentacles, I'm feeling your energy, Taurus. Yes, wow. So there is a lot of love and passion here, past life, soulmate energy, and the Eight of Swords. So I feel as if this person is very, very aware of the nature of your connection. There's a lot of warmth and nostalgia. You may have known each other for quite some time, or through lifetimes, and yet they don't know how to proceed. They don't know how to move toward you. The Eight of Swords suggests that they're feeling stuck, maybe overthinking every little thing. And it makes sense because, you know, it seems to me like I'm talking to you about a person who tends to be more impulsive. And now through this process, they've, of understanding the nature of your connection, they're being more thoughtful about it and they're wanting to be more intentional about it. And as a result, they get tripped up because the passion is there, but they don't know their next best step forward. So it's sort of a little bit of a self-imposed prison, a prison of their own making, but by virtue of the fact that they're trying to modulate their impulse control issues. And you're still moving forward very methodically as you would, looking for solutions, focusing on the details. Something that definitely feels unfair to you, not a fair fight. I feel like what you're trying to figure out is which path to choose, because I feel as if on some level what you're trying to solve for is a riddle that has escaped you. That Five of Swords can be a little bit of gaslighting. It can be often a sense of somebody who has to always be right or win at all costs, and therefore like you don't have a chance in hell. And I almost feel as if you're trying to decide in a world of possibilities, what do I really want and which direction am I going to move? While you're trying to figure out how can I solve this, underneath you're still weighing your options. So things are sort of teetering here, and I almost feel as if this conversation, the reason why the Queen of Swords is out twice here, Taurus, is that conversation is going to be super, super important. Literally, it needs to be structured. Four of Swords. Be very careful and thoughtful how you approach it, but I feel as if you would instinctively do that anyway. You are in the power seat. I do feel that, the Queen of Pentacles coming through. You're the one who's grounded. You're the one who's got a handle on the situation and what kind of work needs to be done. But if you're feeling as if you're always getting shortchanged, you're drawing the short stick in the situation, then there's an imbalance. And I do feel like this person wants to bring balance back in, but they don't know how. Or it's not their comfort zone, and so they're struggling with it a little bit and maybe overthinking every little last thing. Ace of Pentacles with the Five of Wands, with the Three of Wands. They want to move beyond... Wow, they really want to move beyond the conflict here and have a cause for celebration. I'm seeing the Three of Cups underneath because it's part of like what their end game is. The Ace of Pentacles would be an offer of commitment. It would be something big and stable and grand that will get your attention for sure. And that Five of Wands is telling me that there's something in the way. That may be what's holding them up, and they're really working hard to draw in this stability, but they're conflicted. I don't think they're conflicted. I think there's a conflict. Three of Cups could be that conflict, but it could also represent their maybe like in their subconscious really wanting to have a cause for celebration as you sort of manifest the stability amidst all this conflict. That's what's coming through. Like, I don't think they have a conflict with you. I mean, they could, but Ten of Cups. High Priestess and the Hanged Man, all that Pisces energy with your own card here, Taurus. Perfect. So you're pretty stable. You know who you are at your core. You're looking for commitment here, but I feel when it comes to the Ten of Cups, you're going to be operating completely on intuition, like having this inner knowing that you don't need to take any action. And I know that sounds kind of crazy since you're getting nods in the oracle toward leadership and power and taking back your power and being the guiding light in the situation. I almost feel as if you'll know when it's time to come down off that post. You'll have an inner knowing that you know enough. You've seen the big picture. You've looked at it from all angles. You've taken into consideration the other person's point of view as well as your own. So I almost feel as if your own core stability here is what's propping you up while you kind of hang in the matrix, so to speak. the High Priestess guiding your way when it comes to achieving your goal, this 10 of Cups. So I feel as if you're in the midst of a big shift in energy with your person as they are working through some changes in the way that they approach not only the connection, but maybe even life itself. Going from something more impulsive to something more grounded and stable is a big life change. It takes time to kind of learn those skills. And you're sort of rock steady through the whole reading, so I feel almost as if your attention to detail, your ability to stay stable in a storm, got it? Your ability to weigh options and to kind of look ahead and look out toward the future instead of just in the moment as your person does, will help you, will sort of anchor the entire connection going forward. So if this is speaking to you, Taurus, there's a link to the extended below, and I will continue with the reading, and we'll take a look at maybe what you need to focus on in this moment, what the blocks and challenges are to love in this connection, what you can do about those blocks and challenges. I'll pull cards for support from the universe. I'll pull cards for the energies surrounding you, or maybe something going on behind the scenes you don't know about but should. And then potentially what you can expect going forward in the connection, as well as your messages to and from each other. And I'll close out with some more oracle. So the link is below. It is a new platform I'm using. So be careful, because the minute you purchase it, sort of opens up. But if that reading disappears, you should find an email with a link, and you now have 30 days access to anything you purchase. So that's a big shift and a big change, and I hope you appreciate it, and feel free to let me know what you think of the new platform. Anyway, much love to you, Taurus, and I'll see you in a future reading. Take care. Bye.